And it's go time. We are sticking the landing tonight. No technical issues. Right on time. Well, at least, these after hours don't have to be on time, but it is tonight. So, welcome, Vicarious Mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs, to the Rec Room, the vanilla casual console experience where we focus on games that involve strategy stealth sandboxes, but most importantly, shenanigans. Hope you're all having a great week. Nothing too crazy going on here. Just doing our thing. Gonna engage in the usual virtual carnage and destruction for your leisure while I attempt to do some gaming with some half-witted commentary. So, yeah, I surprisingly saw a couple games that look kind of interesting today, but they're not in the realm of anything I'd play, because we were talking either some third-party AAA stuff with single player that I don't have time for, some MMOs, but I'm not really going to get into that because I don't know enough about them yet. But, so what's going on around here? So, Sunday, we're still plugging away at Crackdown. So our official outing is Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And for that, we're probably getting close to finishing out the thugs in the second island territory. So that would put us about 2/3 of the way done through what's technically the story of the game. But you can kind of, do what you want, take your time. There's plenty of other stuff. So I'm just kind of spacing all that out. So we're gonna get close to wrapping some of that this next Sunday. And then Tuesday, I thought we were gonna be finishing XCOM Enemy Within, but man, did we get squashed by some of the enemies we had to redo because of the bug the prior week. So strategy did not quite pan out as expected, but we at least got a little preview of what the final fight looks like. So yeah, that's going to drag out for another week, but that's okay. Stuff happens, and unfortunately things aren't as, easy for long streams like they were a few months ago. But I guess, we're picking up with the Dragon's Gambit DLC again, MechWarrior. I'll get to that in a second. And as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I'm not going to spend the entire front end of the stream yakking about stuff in terms of schedule. Thankfully, I don't have to do all of that anymore because of the promo bar. But one thing I just want to do a little teaser. I've been contemplating more about doing a creative stream. I want to kind of get some creative process and pop culture stuff kind of integrated. Granted, I'd have to get some more visuals done, but I'm not going to do anything nearly as elaborate as what we have here for the Rec Room. But I would definitely like to keep something simple, get that up and rolling. I don't know how much prep would have to go into an episode, so that's kind of one of the drawbacks. The other thing is I'm not sure how I'd wedge it into the schedule just yet, but so I am thinking about it. I am considering it, and so check this out. This is something I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. Now, this is an animation project. Animations take forever, especially given a limited time window I have, but because we're talking about MechWarrior tonight, this is a little backdrop for what I'm referring to as the Recognition Project. This is something I started maybe a couple years ago, and I wasn't fully happy with the stuff I had, and then recently I've picked up some more assets and gotten this kind of built out more. Yeah, it's definitely inspired by, MechWarrior style content here, because if you'll notice, once I get back to the menu here, you'll notice you got all kinds of stuff in the background. You got pilots, working on a mech. You got missiles. You got the helmet. You got the engineering bay. So granted, this is a little small for a mech, but there's something else I'm going to use in here, and I'm going to keep working on that, and I'm not going to quite reveal what that is unless you feel like digging through an old social media feed to find out what the original version looked like, which is no longer going to be the same thing going forward. So, yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about creative process stuff, but that's because that's all I got for right now until I get a dedicated stream. And, of course, if you're not here for that, I'm not going to bore you with it. But as you can see, like I mentioned, you got the missiles there on the left, and I figured I'd kind of replicate that there a little bit. I for some reason really like these kind of still life kind of photos. Not photos, but I don't actually care about still life photos. The still life style menu screens. I've seen this before. I don't know how many other games have done this well, but the only other ones that stick out, especially in the sci-fi realm, are Mass Effect, especially 2 and 3. They had like a computer terminal on the screen, a hot cup of coffee, and you see some Steam animation. So I really like those. And this one doesn't have much for animation other than the guys who are doing some welding in the background. You get the occasional sparks, but everything here in the foreground is very static. But still, it's cool. You get, gloves, sci-fi device, and I even like how you got the contracts, 1,000 years into the future of this world. It's still technically using paper paper contracts and currency, I kind of like that, you know, especially since this game doesn't involve aliens. It's kind of neat how they still have some of these human elements, you know, that are not changed out that much time, because usually you think in sci-fi everything switches to digital. But yeah, so as I was saying, we're back on Dragon's Gambit. So I think we've probably finished about half a dozen missions so far, and that still puts us better part of 9. You know, if I'm doing the math right, I don't remember how many exactly we finished, because it's kind of looking like, yeah, they're might be stringing all these together for that length of 15 that they're talking about. And what we've been running into is they've been giving us virtually no time to repair our mechs in between missions. Excuse me, the game clock goes for about 3 days, which most of our repairs take upward of 14, 20, especially when we get them wrecked on each of the missions, even without doing much fighting. So now, thankfully, we are headed to a departure, which is going to be about 70 days, and that should get most of our fleet, or lance, as in the game it would be called, back in operation until they throw some more stuff at us. So the difficulty wasn't too high off the start, but we've really been running into issues with keeping that stuff operable. So I'm probably going to spend a little time yakking about, you know, what we want to do for repairs, because I don't think I started that last week. All I did was see that we had some stuff to do, and I was going to leave it for this episode. So that's what's going to happen here, and then we'll finally get to see what's going on with the next set of missions, or at least the next one, depending on how difficult it is. All right, and audio's working. So what I may even do here, loading from, yeah, so I didn't even do a final save. Actually, I should. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 saves here. One is an end to the last mission, and then one to do this maybe after we get the repairs done, so that way we have a point to jump back to. Yeah, see, this is another case like this loading screen. I really like this one. I mean, this is the one that's seems to have most action, because it's got the depth. You got guys running in panic, you got guys running down the ground, you got buildings destroyed. So, and then you got a lot of smoke, maybe another mech in the center there. So, yeah, I just pay attention to little things like that, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, some of them are more of like mechs facing off, which is cool, but that's also to be expected. You don't get the same kind of scale of watching from a small, you know, human POV versus a mech POV, which looks most of the game. Okay, so that's interesting. I didn't, yeah, since I didn't save here, I gotta make this decision stuff again. I don't know if I did any of this or moved on or not. How much damage did we take? We took 13 in damage. That's probably, I didn't save it, is probably depressing. Oh my goodness. Or did we lose? That's why. Oh, this is a redo. Oh no. I forgot. I completely forgot that we finished the last mission, but got everything destroyed in the process. Oh no. Yeah, look at that. They gave us 8 mil and we still got destroyed. So yeah, I completely forgot about that. So I even named the episode wrong because I forgot what we did. Continue. This idiot. Yeah, nice job, guys. You barely survived. At least we got another job thing coming after. All right, so that's why I didn't save. There was a good reason for it. So so we're gonna try this. I may have to end up having to rename the mission here, or at least once I go to upload everything, because this is not repair time. This is more of a dropship mulligan with the current mechs, and even if this doesn't work, I may have to reconfigure, because this is the issue. We can't repair things. This is kind of like showing upper class without having your homework done. I completely forgot that we failed. See, like I was saying, you know, so you have mech versus mech. I mean, it's cool. It's got some nice light bloom and stuff, but unfortunately, the textures look kind of crusty, not as crisp like in like the other one. And the volcano, I don't really care because it's so out of focus. So that's probably one of the reasons why I like the other ones. Now, some of them have the cool heat distortion as some of the missiles are firing. But yeah, this one just doesn't quite do it for the creative warm fuzzies. All right.
We've reached a decisive point, Commander. Ensure the 5th depart Vega safely. The Alliance is sending enough firepower to ensure that doesn't happen. You and the 14th Legion will form a defensive shield around each Union dropship as they launch. Prevent the Lyran Guard from breaking through, whatever it takes.
Okay. Here he comes. Gerber. Let's make fun of this guy. Hold on. Gerber. Alright, so I gotta somehow play a little bit more defensive, get a little better here to see if there's not something I can do to keep everything from falling apart so easily. So I'm not running out into the fray this time. There we go. There's one. There's two. Oh my goodness. Helicopter was landed on him. Alright, let's leverage missiles, get them before they get us. I mean, we've got the firepower, so I might as well use it. There we go. See, that's the kind of stuff I gotta start doing inside. I can already see somebody's behind us. So I better turn around here once this one's gone. There we go. Turn around. In my dinky, slow grasshopper. Well, not so dinky, but slow. Where is it? It's underneath me. Shoot. Circle. This one gotta be up on the hill. Oh look, a Wolverine. I told you Wolverines make good house pets. Would you believe me? This one's running. There we go. Alright, where's the next one? Oh, here they are. Party crashers. Put some holes in them. Without putting holes in friendlies. You're gonna back into me, I'm going to punch you. If you make it that far. Yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, duh. Oh boy, they're all here. Okay. This guy's chasing me. Get off me, Dylan. I need some running room here. Alright, I'm in the red here. I don't like. Get off there. Alright, the others are taking a little damage too, which is not good. There we go. A little extra juice. Now it's not long for this world. 13 seconds. All still coming. Come on, Mahoney. Don't go losing crap. I'm not even going to turn the wolf this time. This thing's eating missiles. Come on, go down.
This is where you fall down.
there's still one more over here.
Add one more to my kill count.
There we go. Perforated. Alright, head to the next one. A little in the red. That's okay. So we got 4 minutes. Oosh. On your left. Keep doing that. Unload everything into a little itty bitty tank. Tanks, but no tanks. Hope you brought your entertainment insurance because I did say this was half wit. Oh yeah, there they are.
They're goddamn relentless. You need to buy us more time.
This guy would be so much more convincing if there was like action on screen to make it sound like he was frantic for a good reason. But no, he's just like hanging out in a command post somewhere like, I stubbed my toe and I gotta sound really angry. I gotta try to strafe these guys or something. I do not want to be losing parts. Uh-oh, not too close for missiles. Keep punching him in the head. There we go. That's a headshot. Or close to it. Uh-oh, I'm looking a little skimpy. This guy's behind me, too. Put bot steals in here for a sec. Pardon me while I turn on a rhinoceros. He's on fire. And he's dead. Uh-oh. Yeah, keep fighting the other one so I can shoot you in the back.
But I'm not afraid to die in battle.
Oh, quit being so morbid, Serena.
You know, I can shoot you back, right?
He's a keeper. Unlike that O'Keefe fella. Oh, I lost an arm. What did I lose? Medium laser. Hand, hopefully. I lose a hand. I don't want to lose my lasers. How are we doing time? We still got a minute. We still got 3 of them. Or 2 more. Or the third one after this. Shoot the bots.
Ratcheting up to max.
Good, Yogi.
Target is down.
Hey now, I'm not your enemy.
Sorry. Where were you? Hiding behind the rock? Lost a medium laser and a... Get out of here, crap. Uh-oh, torso's taking hits. Not good.
Enemy destroyed.
Thank you. 30 seconds. And we got one more.
Check alert. Another Davion attack force crossing into the target area. Watch your sides. Don't
Yep.
let them envelop you.
Oh man, I'm the one with the most damage. We still got 2 of these. Where's the next one at? Of course, they're already surrounded by the new one. Oh, we can watch this one.
All systems go for flight. Dropship Titan ascending out.
But how much fuel does it take to lift this thing off the ground? Well, I mean, as if the shell wasn't enough, it's probably completely loaded with mechs. I'm like,
Make sure Gerber and the rest of the fifth make
Gerber. Hopefully they send us light stuff so I can withstand it. Uh-oh, other arm going. Could you guys turn and shoot him, please? Limping. Alright, I'll work on this small stuff. You guys work on the big stuff, please. Oh, not good. Now I'm losing a leg. Need some distance here. Oh, they give the bada with a samurai mech. And I still have 2 medium lasers. Maybe I'll just kill time. That was a miss. That's a heavy. Oh, there's 2 heavies. I'm sorry, 2 assaults and a heavy. Man, we are going to be taking some damage. Uh-oh. I'm just going to go for the headshot. There we go. Pardon me while I stand still. Do I have the speed up? Either this thing had native high speed or I had the upgrade because I'm still doing 48 at least. Big one out of the way. Unload missiles, forget the other guy. 1 minute. Yes. Hold the fort. I've got the aggro. Oh, not good. They got me. Whose do I take? Mitten's not good. Mahoney, I boot you out. Oh, man. Oh, no. I just switched right as kind of last thing lost, and she's got the Crusader. Hopefully that doesn't put her in death category, though. Oh, they drop more, and there's still 37 seconds. I can't remember, did we have to just take off, or did we have to kill them all? Oop, they took a bot out. Nope, actually, Mitten hopefully ejected. I'm just gonna sit here and walk around while they try to kill him. Yes, extraction point. That's what it was. Gotta go. Uh-huh. Gerber. Time to walk backwards. Oh, man. And there's still 2 over here. Alright. Minton punched out. See, at least this time, we're walking off the field with 2 mechs instead of me with 1 mech barely functional. So hopefully the damage will be less than 13 mil this time, but I did have to sacrifice me a lot of goodies on the Grasshopper. But hopefully I hadn't put the 5s on there yet.
Enemy ship landing at your location.
Yeah, don't care. We out.
Mr. Dumpling never attacks because he does not survive to attack, because he is never ready.
Okay, what's our damage this time? 9. So we only took 1 million in losses to finish that mission. Alright. What can we get as replacements? We'll take, well, yeah, probably need some 4s, but I guess we'll start there with the 3s. We don't want to load up on too many 2s if there's anything else good in here, which maybe there won't be. Around 5, we'll take one of those. junk small lasers. Ooh, nope, that's a 2. Okay, we'll take it for now. Okay, so unless there was a good mech to change my mind here, not likely for 12 points. So, yeah, Commando for 9. Still can't afford a Kintaro. Would like to have a Kintaro. That'd be kind of cool. Burst fire. Well, we've only got 3 of them. Might as well take one. Large laser. Or the SRM. We've only got a few of those, so let's, I'll tell you what, let's drop one of these. And get one of those. Stocking up on the lasers. Giant lasers. Alright. Yikes. Okay. Well, we did better. Okay, so he's injured, but he didn't die. That's good, too. So, I have a grasshopper with no legs. Its legs have been plucked off. Alright. Okay, now we're going to be reaching the point where I will dissect the strategy of repairing it. Good, we get 3 mil out of that. We get the Battle Master, and we get Shintaro Abe, and that was the guy suggesting a combination of Shinzo Abe and Kintaro, or something like that. And we got the job bonus. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to save here before we're doing all that. We are still on this desert rock. So the interesting thing is, not like I'm going to be able to jump back to the beginning of this episode, had that been necessary, because I don't remember where this left us. We would have done that before the mission, I think. Well, I mean, at that point, you know, whatever. We're in a scripted scenario, so I guess it would have put us in the same situation. The only thing different would have been the decisions made on repairing and so on, which would involve watching the replay. So, not a duplicatable process, therefore not science. Alright, so back to the home screen here. So get us some job rewards. What's this do for us? Autocannon. Yeah, more War Dog, which we're already maxed out on. Okay, what's the Cantina have as a replacement? 3 probes. 6 autocannon tier 3s, which we probably won't have at the... Man, that's kind of cool, though. It's got the Ultra Cannon. We might add that. Yeah, we'll add that just for now. AC-10 tier 3s. Very, very doubtful. We'll deal with the repairs here in a second. AC-10. Oh, man, we've got 3 of them. We'd have to turn all those in to get the Ultra. That's interesting. So how many do they have available, if any? None. We're going to sit on that one, but not going to hold my breath on trying to get that available. Okay, so for starters, it would be wise to double-check the clock. So we depart now. Some of our stuff is repaired, but we still need 69 days to get there, and 2 of our pilots will be back in action. We won't have paid the quarterly yet. And thankfully, we're sitting at 46 mil, so we're finally flush with cash again. 2 of that's going to, you know, almost 3 is going to be for the quarterly. But man, we're going to dole out some C-bills getting these things operational again. And before we go, let's also take a look at, is there anything we want to buy? Because that may put us on another planet with a different mech market. So we could break out either of our Awesome or Banshee rather than spend money on one of these. And also it's interesting that we're because we're working for the House Kurita and we've been doing these missions for them, it now puts us in a discount thing scenario, because they were pretty ticked off at us before. Oh, we didn't want to get the longbow. I thought they had better weapons on for something. I must be confused. Oh, I was confusing with a catapult I think we got. Oh, a Phoenix Hawk, finally. Which one is this? PH1, PXH1. So I don't know if I've talked about this much because we've never had one, but man, this thing's like totally inspired by Spartan armor from Halo. Because I mean, by default, it's green. Its weapon strongly resembles a pistol. And of course, it's got the gold visor for the plate. Yeah, you can even see it in the icon while it's rotating around there. But, yeah, they had to put it as a gun. It doesn't look like your normal weapon. It's, gun-esque. But yeah, the shoulder pads and gold and even the black trim on the helmet give it a Spartan look. And if... so yeah, probably everything else is mech, but, clearly resembling Halo design. I don't know if I want to buy this for 4. We'll probably get one eventually, and this doesn't have anything to compel me. I can't remember the difference on which ones were good, which ones weren't, so we're not going to do that. I'm more inclined to pull out one of our existing mechs out of cold storage here. So we've got our Atlases, we've got 2 Awesomes, and a Banshee. So yeah, let's take a look at some of these here. So I don't know. It's worth that amount of money, but we still got to repair these things. This thing doesn't need as much for repairs. Probably needs to be juiced up. So this one's got 3 energy, 2 missile, 4 energy, no missile, 2, and 1. So let's pull that one out. And I think this one will probably be a little bit more balanced. So I'm thinking we'll pull out this Awesome and the Banshee. Yeah, it puts our payment up to 3.4. But we might need these guys. Okay, so let's cringe first. How much is this gonna hurt? What was destroyed? Okay, I lost a level 3 wait. I lost a level 3 laser, 2 level 3 lasers, kept the other. Wow, so because we went down before everything else got wrecked, we still have the LRM with the Artemis on it. That's fantastic. So, and it kept the level 2 laser. So I feel less guilty about that now. Oh, so we lost 2 of the lasers and 1 was damaged. Cool, so we can repair 1. And we picked up a couple, or at least we picked up 1 in some level 2s. So this is not as bad as I try to hope for minimal destruction when it comes to stuff I'm trying to hang on to. And we definitely have better medium lasers at this point. So, alright, let's get it started. What's it cost? Repair. 1.2. Okay, and it'll be done ahead of time, and we can at least get those replaced. Fantastic. Alright, Catapult, what about you? Ooh, that hurt. That kind of hurt. We lost a 4 laser, a level 4 PPC, because we probably don't have a lot of those, but again, it kind of bought that knowing, that was the goodies that were on there, so we lost 1 of everything. Can we repair... Okay, so we have replacements, though. That's good. Okay. Level 2s, low-level machine guns. Crusaders, fine. And that 163, we're okay. Alright. Warhammer. Level 3 laser, another level 4 PPC. That one's going to start digging into some inventory there, which we still got one, apparently. Okay, those will be good to go. So let's take a look at our clock here. Timeline. So Crusaders 36, Warhammer's 44, Grasshopper 56, and Catapult, however, is past the deadline. Okay. So that's not going to be operational anytime soon. Anybody else needing upgrades? Everybody else is on the clock or on the docket except these guys. And we're down to 40 mil minus another 3 plus, so we're going to be in 37 territory. Under tonnage, it says. So 16 days. Let's at least get this started to get the repairs done. Then we're still going to have to do the loadout. Hey, Stuart Burns on Twitch. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by the rec room. And yes, the catapult definitely took a beating. All the fancy dragon's teeth on this thing um, did not help. Cool paint job and decals from the DLC specific one did not keep it alive or in any better condition. So, yeah, I totally agree. So, okay. So we are in the process of the Banshee. Banshee, at least, I was about to say, so this has got to be, like, yeah, totally linebacker with that helmet's designed, but he ain't got no arms. So good. Okay, so at least only 250 to get it up to running. We'll still have to do the loadout. Oh, you're painting some minis, no kidding. So, you do the tabletop BattleTech and MechWarrior stuff? That's pretty cool. Or are you doing it for a different game? I had a friend a long time ago who was doing Warhammer. Man, that was a long time ago. And I've watched some people play before, but doing the tabletop stuff is definitely beyond my my patience level. Oh, okay, cool. It is for BattleTech. That's awesome. So I commend you for your patience and your skill to even attempt that. And it is kind of funny how this game worked in the trophy / achievement for the first time you change the color on a mech, how it says easier than painting miniatures, which is so true, because digitally and virtually much simpler. So, okay, so this is cool. We also got this new Battle Master. Ooh, so yeah, of course they're giving this design to all these new ones. So it's got some. I mean, I can't even tell if that's kanji anymore. It's kind of radioactive symbol. Some claw marks. Maybe I can't tell if those are flames or scratches, and I see it's got some caution stripes on it. So it looks like that was the theme, and this is kind of cool because the one thing that makes this a little different than the default mechs is they went with this metallic look. So you got the flat, the greenish, dark green. I can't even tell if that's looks green to me, at least on my screen. And then the goldish bronze color here. Oh, okay, you got some 3D prints. That's cool. So, Mackie is... pardon my ignorance on the naming. So, does that mean... is that the brand, or is that the type of mech? Or something different in relation to the printing? And actually, I mean, if you're printing them yourself, that's pretty cool, too. 3D printing has got to be changing the world of miniatures. Oh, okay, name of the mech. Cool. Yeah, if it hasn't been in MechWarrior 5 or the 2 Mech Assault games, then I'm pretty unknowledgeable from the overall lore of the franchise. First ever battle mech. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate the lore. That's a huge help. One of the other things I gleaned from a previous episode was somebody talking about the whatever that urban was. That what was the name of it? Some like high-end urban, which was like overpowered because it's normally such a garbage mech. So I appreciate being able to pick up on other nuance of the franchise, because some of you know a lot more than I do. Okay. I don't know if there's... oh, I was going to check the armaments on this guy. So they... Oh, man, they gave this guy... They loaded this thing up, and it's got the LBX 10 AC solid. So I don't even know if I have one of those, let alone a level 4. Or I think if the ones I had were pretty low on the tier level... I think that's going to be my new Battle Master, other than I might change the paint job from the cool, awesome one. Because my Oh, man, my Battle Master is pretty loaded out, too, because I had the 4s on there. So how's that compare to mine? Oh, it's got... So mine's got better lasers and stuff, but it's got the solid. Did I even have... I didn't have ballistics on mine. I had 2 machine guns. I think I'd take the solid as long as I can avoid losing it. Yeah, I'm upgrading this. I'm putting some of my lasers on this rig. So this, it's not even... I don't think this is a hero... No, it's not a hero mech. Armor, 480 versus my... Getting repaired, so I can't tell. So 254 plus 250, 490. So I have a little bit extra armor on it, and I have it upgraded. Alright, I'm going to change the loadout on this one. Oh, come on. Wow, this is... Wow, this is extremely weird. This is only the second time I've had the Twitch auto mod kick in. I don't even see anything wrong with your post. Stupid. Oh, because the word fetish showed up. Oh my goodness. Silly Twitch. Okay, so now let me read the details here. Now that I'm not distracted by Twitch doing its goofy thing. So 100 tons, AC 20, PPC, dual lasers, and a lot of armor. Okay. That's pretty cool. No, so it's okay, so up there with the Atlas. Gotcha. Yeah, sometimes about the context on some of these things, because actually that's funny. The other time that we had a auto mod issue, somebody was using a completely legit context in the story, and it's just like, somebody said something bad. So, yeah, we're also on other platforms that aren't so restrictive. So that's kind of like for Twitch and YouTube. Don't really give them the time of day, and their over regulation. Okay, so let me get my loadout updated here and see what we have for extra lasers. All right, so we got 12 fives, man. So yeah, we've got more fives than we do fours now, and I got room for 6. We're gonna turn this thing into a walking beast. I'll expend 4 of them and put 2 4s on the rest. Just in case I get to be a klutz and get everything destroyed. Or at least give myself a little bit of room. This thing, however, man, how many... Do I even have LBXs or not? So, I've got the ace... Oh, I have a solid. It's a level 3. Interesting. So, I better play ultra wimpy on this thing. I'm not going to put anything in the hand slots. Alright, what about the SRM 6? I don't think we have too many of these yet. We got a couple 4s. The Artemis. Stream. I'm still rusty on the difference between the Artemis and the Stream, but I think I'll leave this for now, because we have backups. Wow, they even gave us some... Oh my goodness, the amount of ammo they gave us. That is insane. We could even free up room for armor if we took down the ammo. And they gave us the... They stocked this thing. I normally don't put more than 1 or 2 ammo per type. And they gave us 5 on the SRM, 7 on the LB-10, and double heat sinks. So this thing ought to be cooling like a boss. So, okay. I'm not going to do much else. I'm gonna leave those on there. So if I want to deal with the armor or the upgrades later, we'll do so later on. Okay, so that's going to be done in pretty short order. What else we got going on here? Okay, everything else getting repaired. So let me do a save before getting all the countdown going. Just in case I want to undo any of that later. And we'll hopefully fly to our destination and at least get a new mission in. 02. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. Ready to roll. So I can hit depart, but I think if we do it... Oh, it won't let us do it this way. It won't let... So if we basically do this, it's going to finish all that, and there won't be... It's not like we can stop it partway through the flight. I was hoping we'd be able to, but it won't let us do it from the timeline. So therefore, we're going to end up there. Everything's going to be fixed with no ability to make any changes. That's unfortunate. I mean, come on. The guys are going to be working while we're flying. I think we could pause and get some more work done. Oh, here it is, Mr. Scar Eyeball himself. Even even he wasn't sure if we'd remain in one piece. It's like, great, threw us out to die. Great, more weird Lance names. Moving on.
The FedCom invasion extracts a heavy toll. Systems slip through our grasp as the enemy seeks to break
I got a
our
question
will,
for you. 1 second.
offering only death and destruction.
Let me wait until
The
this is
bold
done.
move is needed to prevent annihilation. To that end, Conrad Kurita has devised a counter-strike for the ages in an effort to reshape our fortunes. A tactical gambit that could see the Combine snatch victory from the
Griffin.
clutches of defeat. The
Stalker.
forward deployed are the tip of the sword. These raiding units will plunge deep into the home regions of the Federated Suns and Lyran Commonwealth. We must force our adversary to react. This is our only chance to weather the storm. The 4th Arcab Legion will gather inside the Althouse system, in attack range of Arcturus.
Oh,
From
we're
there,
going into
this
enemy
daring
territory.
counter-offensive will get underway.
Arcturus
Strike hard,
Minsk.
Raiders. I wish you good fortune. The fate of the Combine hangs in the balance.
Good job navigating that tub through all the asteroids. Doesn't look very mobile. Okay, so Stuart saying here if got a question to ask. So yeah, I actually, the first thing that came to mind after seeing that there was, are the names in BattleTech and MechWarrior lore as goofy as this game makes them out to be? Because I've remarked multiple times that the way they come up with clan names is crazy. So I don't know if that's a trend it's continuing on with, or if that's something the developers here just ran. Okay, so that, you're saying yes, that's true. That's a normal MechWarrior BattleTech thing, huh? Okay, well I guess I'm just going to have to get used to it. Because I'm like, man, I could come up with some better stuff than that. But I guess if they're following tradition, I can only partially fault them. Okay, so it's going to throw us into the mission here. Look at this guy. We don't usually accept other units. Okay. So we're targeting House Steiner. We're in the negative with them. We're in the positive here. Let's look at our mechs now, because we're not going to have time to do anything else. Oh, what's the tonnage? 335, so that jumped up a bit from below 300, I think. So the good thing I brought those heavies out. The question is, their armaments, though, are not going to be ready. Let me, also see how many days we have here. Less than a day. So even if I get the loadout started on these other guys... Speaking of House Liao and the Capellan Confederation, actually, that's probably why. I'm guessing if you're referring to the... Was it the Kestrel Lancer DLC? Because that sounds very familiar. That's where it had so many of those, like the Screaming Eagles and stuff. That's what put me on the trail. Okay, yeah. So we covered that. That was, I think that was the only major DLC mission since the time we started doing the stream. And because since then, actually, I take that back. I had Rosalhague, but we hadn't quite done it yet. It was my first time playing it after streaming, and then obviously we're now doing the Dragon's Gambit since that just came out a couple months ago. But yeah. Totally some goofy names in there. Okay, so let's check the armaments here on... Is the Atlas operable? Yeah, I got some stuff on there. Well, man, is that given to us? Because I don't remember putting all that heavy stuff on there. Alright, so this does not have any weapons, making it useless. Alright, so let's go large energy slot here. I don't know. PPC likely. Extended range. We got one. Oof, not much. Large laser. Ooh, we got more of those. Okay, if we got 4s, we'll give him a 3. Medium, let's give him that. AC 10s, not a lot of surplus there. How about a burst fire? Alright. Need some. Wow, that's got a lot of slot for engine heat sinks. Let's go some doubles. Got plenty of singles to spare. Oh, that's putting us over. We're at 480. Hey, close enough. I'm an amateur. No kidding. So there's a unit called Fighting Urukai, black with giant handprint. That's fantastic. Yeah, I agree. I wonder where they got that from. Not only did they take the name, but they took the visual style, huh? Clever or not, but either way. So was the look cool? Did they look neat with a handprint? All right. Oh, perhaps I should get some ammo in here before hightailing it out of here. Let's get a couple in there. We're gonna lose a little bit of armor, but it's for the bots, so I don't really care. Alright, 37 days just to get the thing loaded up. Maybe it'll be ready by the time we fly out of here. Alright, let's get some missiles. What do we want to give it? Give us some smaller stuff, maybe? Man, nothing I really want to part with unless it's low numbers. I can't be doing that light of a thing on a large spot. Oh, you're kidding. So they got the idea from the books then. So you're wow. I mean, I know the franchises would predate that. That's before the mass populace would have even known about Lord of the Rings, because, I mean, other than you veterans, nobody would know about Battletech. I remember seeing a Battletech book, I mean, yeah, 20 plus years ago, and I didn't even know anything about the franchise then, let alone know it was connected to MechWarrior. It's pretty much the Xbox days that even gave me an introduction to it. Wow, I'm gonna leave this guy for now. I am not even sure what I want to do. I think for the sake of time, I'm gonna just get into a mission here. So I got the new Battle Master, and we're gonna have to get the bots rolling with some other heavy shenanigans going. So, okay, we're here. Let's see what's in the shop. Not that I'm gonna be able to equip it. Oh yeah, we're buying from these guys and they don't like us. No, now there's more solid stuff available. As a backup, yes, we'll take another 3. Ooh, oh, we do not have any of those, so I'm not going to pay 2 million just yet. I'll take another. I get 2 of those. Can never have enough of those. Wow, 5 PPC for 1.5. Tempting. Oh, I also got to check those AC 10s for our job. Ooh, AC 5. Yeah, why not? Alright. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, so you're far more knowledgeable on Lord of the Rings than I am, because I've only read one of the books, and, well, I mean, I couldn't even finish Lord of the Rings. I did The Hobbit, and I only know loose information about some of the other books that haven't had movies on them. So the book itself is 89. Oh, you're saying... Wait. Oh, I read that backwards. So the book that the unit was in was from 1989. Okay, because obviously the Lord of the Rings books are older than that. I was confusing with the Urukai thing. Okay. We said AC 10 level 3, so this one's only got 1s and 2s. We're not going to bother with that. Okay. Still sitting at 37 mil. A Victor. Not too interested in the Victor at the moment. I have no idea if this is any better or worse than any of our other Atlases. Not really going to do the Catapult just yet. Or Commandos. Cyclops 10Q. That's still a default one. I probably just haven't seen it because I haven't seen many catapults to begin with. Ooh, grasshopper, we can give him an axe. Longbow, is that the same Oh, there's a longbow with lasers on it. Ooh. Tempting. I could have me some laser and missile fun. And if we're not leaving the system yet, I'll leave it for now. Might come back for that guy since I didn't buy the other longbow. Alright, Cantina, you got anything different? Vulcan's Champions for tier 20. That's less than the other, and they're going to give us a PPC. Nah, I'm not going to switch that out yet. Okay, so you may have to... So I don't know the context on that one. So in the Wolf Dragoon sourcebook, Lieutenant Char... how do you pronounce that? Asnoble? And... So if that's a name and any correlation to Lord of the Rings or something, I'm not familiar with it. Oh, Gundam. Okay. Yeah, Gundam, I'm not strong on Gundam. The only mecha anime would probably be more along... Code Geass is my favorite anime of all time, so that's in the mecha category, but of others that I've watched, I'm forgetting the name of one of them. I've only seen one time. That was also by Project Sunrise. The other is Corsair and Login. Cool, man. You are chock full of information. I'm getting all kinds of new stuff tonight. Alright, let's get another save in here. And... Old House. Alright, so we are at least no longer on the desert system, or the planet known as Vega. Alright, we're going to try to get this other mission in here. Mission briefing. Here we go. 335. Let's see if we can field it. Alright, let's get a little extra damage coverage in here because I am apparently getting stuff destroyed. We'll go couple salvage. As much cash as we can. Okay, well, even if we get as much, even with 5, we're still getting 6.7 mil. Hazard pay 1.4. Anything like last mission, that wouldn't even come close. Hopefully they ratchet the difficulty back down a little bit here since we've still got a few more missions to go. In another 5 days, we got to pay our 3.3 mil. But we'll get some payout, hopefully.
Extreme weather warning is in effect, Commander. You'll have limited visibility.
Yeah, you've got some time on it then.
With sensor malfunctions.
Coming up on 35 years, huh? Deluge. I don't even know what deluge is. That's the we dealing with like massive rain or what? Alright, let's get my Battlemaster in here. Battlemaster 1GS. Alright, Mitten. You're back in operation. Let's see what you get. You want an Atlas? Here, you can have an Atlas. Good, it's not broken. Oh, that puts us at 320 already. Alright, let's maybe not necessarily go full goofballs yet, in case we run into trouble. Hey, have a Grand Dragon instead. How about that? Yeah, lasers and missiles. He's still got work to do there, so I guess that's fine. Alright, Mahoney, what do you want? How are we doing on weight anyway? 280, so we got 65 points. We can, oh, guess we can give her something beefy, but, the awesome, oh, I didn't finish the awesome. Catapult still being worked on, of course. Thunderbolt? What's a Thunderbolt? I don't think there's much on this thing. No, that's pretty wimpy. Plus, it's the same weight class. She's all laser, so Serena can probably handle this. But we're running 55 points under. What about the Hunchback? The Hunchback was all laser. That would bring us down, though. So maybe if I take the Hunchback out... Oh, and I've got weak lasers on it, so that doesn't help either. Decisions. Alright, I think... Well, I guess we're going to do an experimental run here. I guess pass or fail. I can always start off with this mission again next week. If it does not go so well. So we got two... This is kind of cool. We got two of the new style ones, and of course two that I haven't done anything with the paint job on yet. So here we go. Yeah, I got my lasers and my LBX. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got a canyon here. Uh-oh, 62 clicks. This thing's a little sluggish. It'd be nice once I get a hero battle master. Oh, new mech. Weapon group change. Put all of the lasers on one. Except not the PPC. Yeah, I want that there. Let's go 3. No, I do missiles better there. I don't use the PPC much, so I guess that'll do. Alright.
This is a waste of time and
Yeah, there we go.
resources. While the Alliance is wreaking havoc at home, we're raiding backwater worlds. You really believe Huskarita's deception tactics would save us? We should be bolstering the
Another
defenses
nice
on our own worlds.
moonscape.
We must try.
Weather conditions could impede visibility, Commander. Keep your eyes open.
All
Yes,
health
for
manager
rain.
forces confirmed on the target area. Fight through them, Commander. These are Steiner loyalists.
That's what we're
so
here
be
for.
careful.
Incoming missile.
Keep up the pace.
Yeah, let's blow some armor off this thing. Oop. And the turf. Oh, it's done.
Target acquired.
Ooh, that's... LBX got some heat on it.
Priority fragment asset identified.
Oh, maybe it's my lasers. Might need some more heat sinks.
Detect the trespassers in our system. They're attempting to extract.
Yeah, it's the lasers doing that.
Contact their militia forces now.
Incoming missile.
Target is down.
There we go. Oh, pop in the face. It's kind of cool. I like the mountains on this map. Pretty neat. Little difference of the usual flatland, cookie cutter, procedurally generated terrain.
Militia forces formed up on your path to the target zone, Commander. Penetrate and recover. Target down.
Pop goes the weasel.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
And it's dead now.
New target. Shadow
How much them things actually shoot back with any damage.
Target destroyed.
Come here. Punch a commando in the face. If I hate you. Or not. 1-2 combo. Once with lasers, once with the LBX. Toast. Do I? Oh, I did miss it. That's right.
All come up to the treasure to pick it up.
It's not treasure, it's data shards.
incoming missile.
Oh, just ate a bunch of missiles.
Target destroyed.
Cool. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the lore, inside intel. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you again. All right, so they're sending us up the hill. Well, didn't see it there for the heat map. Wait a minute. So we gotta go around. Is this the path? It's kind of weird. I'm right above the path. Probably above the path at this point. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make a hard turn. Oh, you did mention that, so thank you if you're still there. Much appreciated. Oh man, we have re-engaged the walking simulator, sending us all the way up the hill. Nothing to shoot at.
I'd be surprised if they can muster any type of response force. Feels more like target practice here.
Target
You still haven't told
practice.
me why you have placed your trust in Huskarita.
So you talking us or him?
Huskarita for a common goal, which is
Shooting stuff.
tell that my family. Our actions here won't matter if the combat is lost before we finish the job.
Yeah, because it worked out so well for trusting merc companies in the last DLC campaign. They basically cut and run, you know, when others needed a little extra defense.
Old house militia units engaging.
Old house. Since it's pronounced old, even though say you. Interesting.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target grasshopper.
Ooh, a grasshopper. Have a extra crispy fried grasshopper.
Fragments pinpointed.
Come here. Bonk. Put some rock and sock on now that I got my stuff.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, it's a flying grasshopper. I think you confused yourself with locust.
Target destroyed.
Not to be confused with a locust that's like 3 feet tall.
Target acquired.
And ineffective on the battlefield. Let's put a headshot on there. There we go.
Heat critical.
Perforated. Alright, where's the data shards?
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Ooh, Inquisition, she says.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Package acquired.
Alright, oh, so there's both acquisition and the data shards. Nice sci-fi looking container there. Take time to admire the 3D models. Of course, some people will be like, hey, that's a nice tree. I'm like, yeah, I don't pay attention to trees. I pay attention to industrial grit. Listen, Dragon. You're in my way. So this thing was pretty uneventful for 335 tonnage.
Enemy vehicle in the area.
Target acquired.
Target neutralized.
Good job, Mahoney. High five.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, there's our competition. A catapult. And something else. What they got?
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it.
I'm gonna ignore you, whoever's flying over my head.
Heat
Catapult first. And catapult dead.
Fragment.
Now we can shoot you. Yeah, keep flying, Shadowhawk.
critical.
Not a good it'll do ya. Hole! No, didn't get him on the air.
Destroyed.
Smoking heap. Alright, let's get these data shards. I guess we don't have to listen to Gerber anymore.
All intel fragments acquired.
There we go.
Brigadier General.
Efficient work, Commander. You've shown you can adapt to the
zone. I will
Oh,
piece
they're gonna
together
make us
the
evac.
data fragments to plot our next move.
That's interesting. Usually we don't have blinding light bloom on the Leopard.
Stand by, Commander.
They got like a
Initiating
disco
exfiltration
ship.
sequence now.
That's weird that they actually bothered to make us walk that far instead of just ending the mission. With it being scripted in a non-open terrain. That's going to limit their options, so... Kind of surprised they even bothered. Hopefully that means minimal damage, therefore more payout. So 5.4. Plus some other goodies, hopefully, here. Thunderbolt, can't afford it. Shadowhawk, can't afford it. Catapult, can't afford it. Shadow... Oh, wait. 2 Shadowhawks. Okay. Threw me off there. One that's wrecked and the other's less wrecked. PPCs, AC5, LRMs. Lots of garbage. Man, nothing fun. Alright, what do we get now of this mess? Guess we'll take the most expensive stuff. We'll take the PPCs, the AC5s, and sell them if need be. We'll take that and one less of those, and I guess one of those. Wow, make class 3s. Damage, 210. That's what we like to see. Mahoney, what are you doing? Did you shoot anything? Total kills, 2. Okay, alright. Well, won't throw you under the bus considering you took no damage. Making sure you're actually doing something. Must have been hiding in the back, sniping everybody else's kills. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, we got missile carriers. That's a bonus. Chem lasers. Hopefully good ones. Timeline. Okay, next payment due 5 days. Mission start 14 days. Wow, they're actually giving us time to do some repairs this time. I will actually get those queued up before next episode then. Banshee, 37 days to get that thing loaded up. Alright. Okay. So what's our cost look like here? Ooh, our Battlemaster is now crispy. What? Something's in the red here. Oh, that's just because of the work zone. 15. Ugh. 15 days, one past the changeover. I guess we'll start it, because it doesn't make sense not to, but I'll just have to drive something else. 10 days, you're good. Warhammer, what about you? 7 days, you're good. Okay. That's it. So, my choice mechs, I've still got the Grasshopper. I think the Cyclops got some... Well, it's not super great. Actually, I wonder if I can get better lasers on the Cyclops in 14 days. Crusader's not much. So that's my good one. Okay, so I still got my other Battlemaster. And then... Oh, I got some 4s and 5s on there. Okay. They're not rolling out the fire starter until we know we got like a destruction mission. Alright. Well, we got the awesome out. We just... Maybe I'll do that next week. Alright, that'll do it for the moment. We got the repairs started, and I was going to check the... Who was I going to put the lasers on? The Grasshopper? Or the Cyclops? Cyclops. Oh, partially loaded there. Alright, so we got a level 10 there. That thing's totally relying on that AC-10. Alright, so we got some medium lasers still. How about some 3s? Let's get some 3s on there. If we got... Yeah, oh yeah, we got plenty of 3s to spare. 4 days. 8 days. good enough. That's an upgrade. All right. All right, we got some stuff set up, ready to go. At least 3 of them will be ready. That just leaves the Battlemaster and Catapult. Banshee was just because we got all the other stuff. Had to repair during the flight, and then we still had to put the armaments after the flight. Alright, Cantina. So you probably didn't change. 5 champions, no. Vulcans... I guess in Vulcans we kind of run across. I don't care about the payout. Well, the items. The 2.7's not bad. AC 20. Well, let me look at this one real quick. AC 20, tier 3. I doubt we have that. But... no, we got 2. Yeah, we barely got anything in the AC 20s. Okay. I have been known to select the wrong one, then have to cancel one before. All right. 3 Vulcans. Might be possible. Guess the timing will matter. All right, let's get a save, and we'd be good. Okay. Yep. I forgot to do the basic thing here. There we go. Okay, so that'll do it for another late night outing for some MechWarrior 5 in the Rec Room. So appreciate having a visitor tonight. We had Stuart Burns stop by on Twitch. Appreciate all the inside stuff on BattleTech and MechWarrior. So I always like learning new things. So glad to have some people with far more knowledge than myself. So yeah, Thursday, gonna have a weekend in between, so hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. And Sunday, this will be leading ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. I'll still be on at least Sunday, or at least intend to, unless something changes. And I do not know for sure yet about the Sunday of Thanksgiving. I don't really have reason to take it off, but we'll see how things go. If I have to postpone, I'll do my best to, put a rollover on the calendar or something. I think Twitch is the only one that's got pre-scheduled, and then Odysee or something. I can always change the date. Some of the others I don't even post until I go live. But glad to have everyone lurking, watching, chilling on the replay. Don't forget to hit the likes, follow, share, subscribes, and if you get a chance, check out the Firewall Protocol saga over on our Patreon page. That can go a long way with help build support for that. And I don't push anything for the stream itself. This is just stuff to have fun, but at least with the book content that we're putting over there, that's going to be the much bigger project in the long run. And the sooner we can get that operational, that'll give more time back to doing streaming and other things, other projects. So by all means, check that out. The link will be in the outro. Because we got a subscription over there and you get some audiobook content every month. But in the meantime, that'll be it for now. So have a good weekend. Good night, everybody. And hopefully we will see you Sunday.